in celebration of reading my 2024 reading goal of the 25 books for 24. Yes, a meager goal to some, like climbing Mount Everest for me. I'm so excited. And I did it a month early, right at a month early, which means that I have to pick books now for the rest of the year. I think that I'm going to just do small books for the rest of the year just because I am traveling. It's the holidays, so I'm going to be being more sociable. So I will have time to read, but I won't have time to read if that makes sense. I've already started my social calendar early, um, not so much in a celebratory fashion. So today I have a doctor's appointment and I definitely need to do that. But then the Lord says the same and the creek don't rise, as the old folks used to say. I will be rewarding myself for reaching my goal by going to the bookstore. And I'm going to take you guys with me. We're going to go to the bookstore and I'm going to get some more books, hopefully. Probably not a ton of books though, but I have a list of books that I'm interested in. And I honestly just want to see if my Barnes & Noble carries those books. So that's what we're going to do. But that's kind of my big celebration for reaching my reading goal. I love it when I actually finish something. And I did that. So excited. Anyway, gonna get dressed really quickly. Well, I'm already halfway dressed because I do have to go to my doctor's appointment. It is very important. So I have to do that. And I'm not gonna vlog my doctor's appointment. Okay, so we are in the car. I went to my doctor's appointment. I have to have a bunch of tests, y'all. I got to do a sleep study. I got to get blood work done to see why I have some swelling. I got a lot going on, but I'm still trying to stay healthy at my age, and it is so much harder at this age. But anyway, so now we are outside of Michael's, the arts and crafts store. My daughter had to go in and get something. She went to get paint, so or maybe she went to go get a medium or maybe some linseed oil. Who knows what she went to go get? I didn't even ask. I probably should go get some paint as well, but I'm not. Not today. I know I'm not going to start painting again before Christmas. I thought I would just kind of like walk you guys through my game plan for going to Barnes & Noble because I have a plan this time. Usually when I get in there, I just freeze and it's like, what am I looking for? But I have a list of books in my Amazon cart. So I'm going to take that list of books and I'm going to cross-reference that with the Barnes & Noble store here and see if any of those books are available in the store. I actually already did it with one book that I would like to get. So I'll just do it with the others. So while she's in the store, I'll go ahead and do that. Yes, folks, it's Christmas time, my favorite time of the year. I hope to hit up quite a few bookstores this holiday season, for sure. And now Santa has a coal black suit. Santa has a coal black suit. At first he wasn't happy, till I told him he looked snappy. Santa's got a coal black suit. All right, you guys, so I am back home and I just wanted to show you the books that I got to reward myself for reading 25 books in 2024. Yes, that's a good reading goal, especially if you have a busy life, if you're not someone who has the opportunity to read all the time, or if you have kids. I have my grandson here for a couple of months during the summer, and I also went to a conference earlier in the year. So I have a lot of things going on, and I think this was just kind of like the perfect reading goal. So I'm excited about that. And I just wanted to show you what I ended up picking up. I only bought 4 books. I wanted more. I had more on my list, but I couldn't find them. Some of them I couldn't, some of them they just didn't have. And then a couple of them I couldn't find, which was fine. I'll get them eventually because, you know, I have plenty of books here to read for sure. There's definitely no lack of books in this house. And a lot of them do need to be read. I probably will unhaul some of my books soon. A lot of the times I donate them, and you know, friends know and family, they know that they can come here anytime and like get a book if they want it. So my books are, I have like a library. I am like a library. So that's part of the reason why I actually do buy books. I prefer buying physical books. I know that people say support your local library, and you absolutely should if that's what's going to work for you. Doesn't really work for me. And part of the reason why is because, for one, I am allergic to dust. And libraries can be very dusty places. Bookstores can be too. And so I have to be very careful about that. And also, I'm not good at returning books. I'm just being very honest. I paid my fair share of fines as a kid and as a young adult. And I just decided that, you know, if I really want a book, I'll, you know, find a way to get it, whether it's through Audible or Kindle or other ways. And I know you can do Libby. Maybe one of these days I will. But I actually really do curate the books that I buy. And so I always buy a book with the intention of reading it or collecting it. And or sharing it. So for me, buying the book, that's really the thing I spend the most of my money on. Books. I love books. And I don't know. I always have. And I think that people really underestimate how important they are to society. But, you know, I'm not going to get all like soppy. These are the books that I bought to reward myself for reading. I'm going to show you these, and then I'm going to call it a day. Okay? All right, here we go. Julian Barnes' A Sense of an Ending. This apparently won the Booker Prize in 2011. And just a quick synopsis on the back. It's about a middle-aged man. He has to contend with his past. But I guess apparently one of his friends returns back because he did something. And I guess he thought he got away with it, but he didn't. I don't know what he did, but to all my friends from the past, if I did do something, I'm sorry. Because don't come find me. Don't come find me. Because that's scary. The next book is Secrets of the Octopus. My daughter was talking to me about octopuses. I saw this book. I just felt like it was one of those things that was just meant to be. You know, I don't really believe in coincidence. And so I saw the book and I was like, let's learn about octopuses. Yes, it is octopuses. Little Rot by Akweke Emetsi. This is a book by a Nigerian author, and I saw someone recommend it. I don't know who it was, but I saw someone recommend it, and I really thought, wow, that is cool. Like, that just sounds like a really good story, right? And then I saw another person recommend it, and I was like, okay, say less. And then they had it in the new books. You saw that I picked it up in the early part of this video. They had it for the new books or whatever, new and noteworthy. So I picked it up. But this one is about a couple who splits, but then they find themselves in the Nigerian underground pretty much. Y'all, this just looks like it's going to be crazy. I'm so here for it though. For the people that I have seen who have read this, they really like it. So if you've read it, you can always leave me a comment. Let me know, like, am I on the right track? And the last book is Wicked, because we saw Wicked this weekend by Gregory Maguire. Okay, so first of all, y'all, I did not know that Wicked was a book. Yes, that's The Glass Castle. I got that in the mail the other day, along with a couple other books. I guess I could show them to you, but I got Wicked because I'm really intrigued. And I got this really pretty copy with the sprayed edges. They also had the Barnes & Noble edition as well, the limited edition from Barnes & Noble. But I thought this one was really pretty. And it has like the map on the inside. I didn't know that Wicked was a book. I didn't know it was as popular as it was. I knew that it was a musical, but that's all I knew. And I didn't know how much it differed from the story, the original Wizard of Oz story. I also didn't know that there are 3 more books. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 more books that go to this. So I'm going to attempt to read it at some point. I would like to read it before part 2 comes out. And then I'll feel like I know what I'm watching. I'll feel like I'm in the in crowd. Anyway, so those are the books that I got. I guess I can show you this too. I got The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. Everybody talks about this book being good. I actually dated this book a little bit, so it's already good. I just need a good time to read it because I feel like there's a lot in that book. I also got The Frozen River by Ariel Lawhon. Cold, wintry book, right? That's what I said I wanted. Now that I've read Kristen Hanna, I will be reading more Kristen Hanna. I might, we're going to check out the second book. This is The Women. Everybody loves this book. We'll check it out and see how it goes. I'm not going to check it out right now, though. It's going to be a minute because I'm a little salty with Kristen, okay? And the reason why I'm salty with Kristen is because I didn't like how she tricked me. It's been a while since I have felt stupid, and I felt incredibly stupid. I know that I said that I was going to review The Nightingale today. That was what this video was supposed to be, but I didn't get a chance to do that, y'all, because I am still like doing doctor's appointments and having labs and stuff done, and I have a lot going on, and I don't want these videos to be very long because I'm making them daily. So we'll get to it, okay? Like in The Color Purple. I'm getting to it, Paul. I'm getting to it, all right? All right. And then Bryn Greenwood's All the Ugly and Wonderful Things comes highly recommended as well. So, Love Knows No Boundaries, a beautiful and provocative love story between two unlikely people and the hard-won relationship that elevates them above the Midwestern meth lab backdrop of their lives. I feel like this is a recurring theme in my life, in books, in movies, in friendships. I'm the type of person who life is filled with beautiful Hallmark moments around our table, in our house, and also cuckoo people. Some of the stories I could tell, okay? It's a wild ride. My life has been a wild ride, and I know people from all walks of life. I have friends from all walks of life, and this kind of describes, this kind of sums up pretty much how my life and friendships and times work, okay? Maybe I'll write my own book one day. So those are the books that I have recently acquired. I'm going to go now for real because I still have to edit this and get it up by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is usually the time that I'm trying to get these videos up on YouTube. Usually the next day or the day after on TikTok. So depending on where you're watching this, and the fact that I mentioned YouTube on TikTok, hopefully you get to see this one at all. But it's in both places. So, yeah. We need to create the thumbnail for this, and now will be the perfect time. I forgot to mention that I got Winter by Ellie Smith and Piranesi by Suzanne Clark. Yeah, I kind of like that. I probably need to add a little bit more light though, so this isn't pixelated, but I kind of like something like this. I think this is what I'll do. And this is what you will have seen as the thumbnail on my video. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. What is this? Bookmas Day 4. I will see you in the next one.